Hi, thanks for joining us today. Today our topic that people have been asking is regarding sugar and how bad it is for our system. Of course, within the past 15 to 20 years, people have been talking more about the devastating effect of sugar on our health. Today we're going to be just talking about just some of the basic things that you can do to limit the effects of sugar on your health. With regard to calories wise, most people don't realize that when we walk or with each step that we take, most people think that if I'm going to be walking for 10,000 steps a day, which is roughly about 5 miles of walking a day, that I'm automatically going to be burning a lot of calories. To put that into perspective, walking 5 miles or 10,000 steps, you will actually only burn about 500 calories. Okay. Now again, it's going to be it might be a little more or less based upon how big the person is or how much they weigh, or also again how fit they are too. But roughly every 10,000 steps or 5 miles of walking wise, you're only going to be burning about 500 calories. Now, leading that into what how sugar affects our daily living wise, if you drink 2 cans of soda or pop or 24 ounces of soft drinks, that will actually be equivalent to about 500 calories that you will actually be putting into your system. And at the same time, to burn that 500 calories off, you would have to be walking 5 miles or 10,000 steps a day. So that's just to help people out there that are struggling, trying to lose weight, who are thinking to themselves, yes, I'm very active with regard to walking and being on my feet with work and so on. But in actuality, you're really not burning that much calories. The true factor on losing weight or to maintaining your weight and or to burn calories is actually to limit your sugar intake. There's no easy way around it, guys. The limitation of your sugar will make a huge difference, and then you don't have to walk as long, and wear out less shoes, I guess, too. So just to recap that again, to limit the sugar that you have, so that you can actually do less in the long run. And that also leads me to the second question that we have, is that when should people be consuming sugar? So just that if you're told that you should only be consuming 75 to 100 grams of sugar to try to lose some weight, okay, when is the effective time to consume that? Well, it's actually really simple. Think about it, is that when are you the most active? I always tell most of our patients that are struggling with weight wise, you want to consume more food in the morning and less food in the afternoon and later in the day. Well, that's the same thing that comes through when we are talking about sugar. You want to consume sugar before your activities, okay? So that means that if you want to save your calories save your calories that comes from sugar towards the end of the day, is not a good thing if you're trying to maintain your weight, okay? Eating dessert at night, even if that's the only thing that you're affording yourself to keep within that 75 or 100 grams of sugar, is not a smart thing to do, because guess what happens when you eat it at night? It becomes right into fat, okay? Because you're not really burning it off. Now the same thing if you eat that dessert at just say 11 o'clock a.m. or right after lunch, and you're going back to work and you're active, and then you're burning off later in the day because you're working out at 5 o'clock, it would actually be much more beneficial for you. So we will be discussing more about sugar with our later videos, because it's such an important thing for our health to limit sugar, but at the same time it's such a vast topic, and there's different ways that we can approach to help you guys out. So thank you again for joining us, and please subscribe to us when you can. Thank you.